Shut the cards on. So, hi, Leo. Oh my god, my cards just. So this is your reading. Oh my god, what happened? It just like flipped. I'm obviously a terrible shuffler. I say that every video. Jesus. End of February, beginning of March. I guess I shouldn't have hit record until I was ready. Right, this is for the end of February to the beginning of March. I hate new cards. Like, I like them, but I don't. They're like so slippery and have no like friction. These are just like sliding off of each other. So I'll be like, well, maybe if you shuffle properly. I don't know. I do something different every time. Either I show you them. We have Queen of Wands in reverse. That's actually an upright on my position. 5 of Swords. Okay. And Justice. So perhaps you've been dealing with someone who has been a bitch. Someone real who just tells it how it is. You know, female energy. Might be a boss. Might be a significant other, sibling. I get boss. Okay. And there's certain tasks that you know that you need to carry out. But like picking on you specifically lately, like you need to do it. If you're working, like, you know, you take out the trash, you need to be here, and you don't feel like it's fair. Okay. I think you guys are feeling some form of injustice, even though it's came out as justice upright. I feel like you guys want justice because you feel like you're being treated unjustly. Okay. If this is a relationship, perhaps your significant other is asking of something from you. Okay. They're asking for you to either do something for them or Judgment reverse. King of Swords reverse. And 3 of Swords. Lots of air. If you're dealing with the air sign, they ain't with it. They are not having it. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Maybe some Leos, you guys are not being smart about how you are going to carry out a task that you need to, you know, carry out. This Judgment in reverse. Some of you don't feel like this person is treating you fairly. I know I said that before, so you want justice, but I think this is really confirming that it's not just in your head. They really are not. Okay? I think this is calling for you to be wise in this situation. This also is telling me that with whatever it is, justice will be served, but I don't think it will be in your favor. However, it seems like that's necessary. Because if you look at it's almost like she's healing the heart. This card, I look at it 2 different ways. I either look at it, she put it there, she put the swords in there, and I don't know if you look closely, there's tears. This is someone who doesn't When I first pulled it out, what I felt was this person put the swords in the heart. Okay? They're crying about it because they didn't want to do that to you, but you need that. You need this. Okay? Ten of Pentacles. So this definitely may have been is a work situation. Treated unfairly at work. Some of you may get fired. Okay? I think some of you are stuck on like the good old days with this person. If this is a relationship, good old days with this relationship. Sometimes when the same cards come out, I shuffle this shit. This is correlating to Aries reading. If you watch that, I got stressed out, but I'm not stressed out here because I feel like this is just like, you know, when they tell you that you need to undergo some type of medical procedure that you know is gonna hurt like hell, when you get it like a cut on yourself and they tell you you're gonna have to put the alcohol or like whatever on it, you know it's gonna burn, but you know that when it heals, it's gonna be like well worth it. I feel like you, Leo, are not communicating and you're not speaking up for yourself. Therefore, justice will be served and it may not be in your favor. But then you'll learn maybe you need to speak up for yourself. Perhaps this has already happened. You're like, maybe I should have spoke up for me. Maybe I should have sooner. It's going back towards this way. So it's definitely a maybe I should have. Maybe I should have said something. Or you're in a rush to go back to the way things were before. But I feel like if you're going back that way, it's not upright. So where are you exactly trying to go? Page of Wands reverse. Nowhere fast. Queen of Wands upright. So this might be definitely fire on fire sign. We're gonna kill that. Okay, so just all I think the message really for that one is those of you who are going to be undergoing some form of heartbreak, or you are either waiting for probably something legal to go, whoever you're going against in court is not the judge or somebody, someone you're dealing with is not here for it. They could care less how anybody else feels, and they don't mean it in a bitchy way. They just mean it in let's just get this over with and done. You know what? Let's just move forward. And so that's gonna probably hurt you because I think right now you're just kind of like, hey, let's talk about it. Hold on, let's like not talk about it, but you know what I mean. Like let's reason, have some. If you're dealing with legal things, you're probably like have some sympathy. Like, you know, if they're asking you to pay some type of money, it's like if you have like legal things going on due to money, or you have a bill, or a teacher is a professor or someone, I think maybe you had a chance to speak up for yourself that either you could not complete the assignment or that you were not going to be able to make the payment and you pushed it off and you just didn't say anything. Now you're looking back at the time when you didn't have all this shit piled up and you're like, damn, I should have said something. And that's probably why you're going to go through what you're going to go through to understand that. Because I think people probably have been telling you that in the past. I think that's what that was about. People have been telling you, hey, when stuff like that happens, and I'm not judging because I used to do this all the time, procrastination, pushing things off into the future because you don't know if, yeah, putting things off to the future because you don't want to deal with it right now. It's not because you're doing it maliciously. It's just like you probably have other things to do. If it's like bills and stuff, you have other stuff to pay for. I can't pay for all of this. You know, communicate that it is. Knight of Cups. Okay, some of you may have new love coming in. For those of you who are single, okay, this is probably the right person after the heartbreak. I don't like the freaking same cards come up every time I reshuffle. I don't know if it's just like telling me to keep on telling the story. This happened from where we stopped. If you are, you know, trying to come in new love with someone from your past, it seems like that person is not. They're too focused on something else right now. Okay? They don't want to who everyone is praising. They don't want to be number one anymore. In your life at least. Because I think somehow they felt like you were trying to rule them, or you were trying to lead the relationship. And they're like, I'm an individual. If you're dealing with an Aries and you're a Leo, she just don't want to. She's the emperor, or he, okay? I say she because I got a Queen of Wands, but if you're a female Leo dealing with the male Aries, he's like, I run this. Remember, don't try to be me here. Don't try to. And I don't think it's anything about who's on top and who's at the bottom. I think it's the balance here. You know what I mean? It's the equal opportunity. Yes, you're my boss and I work for you. However, I am all like, I should be treated like an employee. I work hard. Okay? So someone's being offered something. Okay? Lots of fire in this. Excuse me. Someone's being offered to be like, hey, you know what? Despite all the bullshit, I'm a good person. Despite all the, I pulled two, so fuck it. Despite all the bullshit, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You cannot control this, okay? And then the Six of Pentacles. If this isn't work, someone is going to probably assist you, or someone probably came in and assisted you with your craft and what it is that you were trying to achieve. So there is justice for you. Those of you at work, you're doing what you, those of you in relationships, you know, this person perhaps does see through your bullshit that you are a good person. However, you can't make them do shit right now. It is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. I think for this point, we can only hope that it's for the best. Two of Wands. Is not going to do what is expected of them from you, or you're not going to do no, I'm not getting that for that. I think for the career thing, you're be treated unjustly in the place of work. For Leos in love, I just think that you guys are trying to move past a past situation or a specific type of relationship, and justice will be served. And that doesn't mean that you guys are both going to be together. Someone has to win the case. Someone's guilty, someone's innocent. That was just, I think this, for some of you, you just want this whole thing to be like over. So if you're fighting with someone, you want it to be over. If this is a boss that you're working for, you want them to either be fired, or you just want to be moved to another team or work a different shift just to get away from this person. If you are coupled, I don't get couples at all. If you're waiting on some type of like a lawsuit or whatever, you're going through legalities, divorce. I'm getting like people who are going through divorce. You guys are just trying to meet on a common ground. Can we just look through the bullshit and just get out of this? Some of you are like, can we just stop? Like, some of you don't want to continuously go with their divorce, and the other person is out. Okay, all that because that's just the feeling I get. Like I'm getting like how I felt with Aries reading. I don't know. I'm pulling more cards. Okay. There's nowhere fast. Just going nowhere fast. It's like a push stop, push stop. When this is how your spirit's feeling, you're trying. I think that some people are feeling very not very Leo. Okay. Be around people. If it's money, you're like, I don't even care about the money. I have what I need. I just want this shit to be over. Just done. Okay? Talk to your friends if you need to. Be around people who uplift you and know what's going on. Like I said, I think someone's coming to help you if it's in a workplace. If you're dealing with like some bullshit boss or some just bullshit. I don't know. It's a toxic. I just feel like toxicity on all angles in your life and making you kind of just like, can we just be done? I swear I shuffle these. I'm gonna pull one more random one because I'm tired of getting the same in humor. I swear the same cards come up. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't pull from. All right, and I don't know why they come up, but it's just like there's certain cards that when they come up, I'm like, I haven't seen that color. Honesty, indecision, and humor. So I can always expect the truth from others, but I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I use my intuition in all aspects of life, and I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So, you guys are asked to be, in your honesty right now. Try to be. Sorry, I'm still. Because with the honesty thing, it's not like you're being dishonest, but I think you're saying what you want and not what it is. So I don't think it's anything malicious per se, Leo. I just think that, let's say, for instance, if it's a relationship, you're kind of like, well, I want things to be this way because that's what I want. Being honest with yourself about how things should be. So I think the honesty is for you, for yourself. This is not honesty that you're speaking to others. This is the honesty with yourself. And that's the hardest one to do because we can easily lie to ourselves. I'm happy. I don't care if they call me or not. I really could care less if this happens or that happens. Because when you're honest with yourself, it's not for you to be like depressed about it after you tell yourself that you're like, you know what, I am unhappy that I don't talk to this person. I am unhappy at this job because my manager or job person. Because then you can really be in tune with what it is that you want. Okay? Because when you're being dishonest with yourself, you can't really be honest about what you want. I'm happy and I don't care. I don't care about my job. It doesn't affect me. When I get home, I don't care. I clock out of the job, I clock out, but you're still, complaining under your breath. But if you're sit down and be honest, you're like, okay, when I go to that place, I feel very unhappy. When I go to that place, I feel like I'm being used. When I talk to this person, when this person talks to me, you know, I don't think we have a problem in our relationship. I think we should just stay together and work on it. It's one thing to be oblivious, but when you know and you're just like being dishonest and in denial. And then indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Okay. I think with that, it's like, I think it ties in with the honesty thing. You know what you feel. You know when you're not being treated right. You know when you're not happy in a situation. You can feel that shit in your gut. And you can tell when people are malicious or are being a certain type of way to you. Okay. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. The humor card to me, I hate telling people to smile because people can do what they want to, but I think you guys need to like find some things that make you happy. I think a lot of you probably feel like you're on the hot seat. Maybe you don't deserve to be laughing right now because there's a lot of serious. Oh shit, sorry. Oh, I need to drink some water. But you don't feel like there's any reason to be. And that happens to me sometimes when I'm going through a lot of stuff, like emotionally, financially, and things like that. If I don't feel like I am being like, sometimes I just don't feel like I deserve to be happy. I deserve to go out and have a good time. I don't deserve to be laughing at anything. Like I literally will be laughing at something and be like, "Why are you laughing?" Like there'll be like the other voices like, "What the hell are you laughing about? What you need to worry about it." You know what I mean? So focus life. Maybe some of you need to just take a break from all the shit that's going on because I feel like with Leo, it's like a lot of stuff. You guys are trying to do stuff and you have to take it, undertaking a lot of very serious task, situations, and responsibilities. Okay. So you just haven't had time to unwind. And it's fine to take a little break sometimes, even if you're in and out of core, you're working day back to back to back. Take some time off. I'm not saying call off work, but take some time out of your day, And like I was saying, you talk to your friends who make you happy. Find some way. 4 cups, when I was telling you about that, just try to be like, we go through shit, but life is too short to be moping about it all the time, all day. This physical life, at least. All right, Leo. We'll see what's going on with y'all in